Is Florida's real estate market out of control? Well, Florida is now home to some of the most expensive neighborhoods in the US. Yes, that's right. So forget New York for now. Florida's housing market has reached record highs and wealthy investors are still flocking to this state. Sharon, your favorite Miami real estate agent, and in today's video, let's talk about a report published by Robb Report in February that explains how Florida is now home to some of the most expensive neighborhoods in the country. So we all know that Florida has become a hotspot for high net worth individuals looking for a tax-friendly retreat during, the last few years. Well, even before the pandemic, millionaires were flocking to Florida to snatch up luxurious homes in some of the most beautiful neighborhoods around. And now more and more wealthy home buyers are heading further south to the Sunshine State, making it home to some of the priciest neighborhoods in the country. And you might be surprised to learn that certain areas of Florida have surpassed even the wealthiest enclaves in cities like New York and California. And this is according to Bloomberg. In fact, data from Zillow shows that the average price for a single-family home in Miami's Star Island was valued at an astounding $40.2 million as of December 2022, which is a 70% increase from 2019. Yeah, that's right, $40.2 million. And to put that into perspective, that's more than twice the average price of a home in Port Royal, Naples, which comes in at $16.9 million, but still takes second place. Meanwhile, certain regions in California like Cathedral Hill, Mission Dolores, and south of Market have actually seen a decline in home values. And there has been a massive influx of overrich people moving to sunny Miami. They have been moving from urban areas like, the Upper East Side and Nob Hill in San Francisco to sunnier pastures. It seems like everyone is following, the footsteps of hedge fund billionaire Ken Griffin, who moved his company Citadel from Chicago to the Magic City. And you will be surprised to note that he has since acquired 5 real estate properties that are worth a whooping $194 million. It's crazy to think that just a few years ago, Miami Beach was only seen as a place to visit for a few days, talk about, the sun and party before heading back home. But now things have completely changed and Miami Beach has become the place to live. And it's not just the weather and lifestyle that's drawing people in, but also the economic and political policies too. Personally, I think it's fascinating to see how one person's decision can spark a trend and completely transform an area. And in this case, it's not just Miami Beach that's benefiting from this trend. The surrounding areas like, Brickell, downtown Miami, Coconut Grove, and, Coral Gables are also experiencing a surge in demand for high-end real estate. But what does this mean for the locals who have lived in these areas their whole life? Will the rising real estate prices push them out? These are just some of the questions that come to mind when we think about the impact of these trends. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. In any case, it's clear that Miami has become a hot spot for the overreach, and it will be interesting to see how this trend continues to evolve in the coming years. Now, the report also states that out of the $50 million US neighborhoods with the largest price gains in the last 3 years, 38 of them are in Florida. This means that those parts of Florida which are not known for being hotspot of the state for the ultra wealthy people are experiencing a surge in home prices. In fact, Tampa is one of those spots. Now, should you be worried or should you be excited? It really depends, right? I will say that you first need to understand that real estate is a tricky game. If you invest in the right property at the right time, you will get considerable returns on your investment. And if you don't know how to access a real estate property or how to find the best real estate investment, you don't need to worry. Just fill out the form below and I will reach out to you for a free Zoom meeting in which we can discuss all your concerns. And let me tell you, I have helped clients getting real gold properties, and nowadays they have a lot in equity. You may also want to check out my latest video that is appearing on your screen right now, so check that. I'll see you there.